Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our Alumni Awards luncheon and celebration here at Bluefield College. We're actually not on campus today. We're at Fincastle Restaurant in Bluefield, Virginia, celebrating some of our Alumni Award winners. We're doing it virtually so that we can celebrate at home with you all for Bluefield College Homecoming. So my name is Nicole Cackless. I'm your Director of Alumni Relations and Annual Fund Giving here at Bluefield College, and today I welcome Sarah Rutherford, who's our Vice President of our Alumni Association Board of Directors, and she will take us through our awards ceremony this afternoon. So, Sarah, it's all yours.
Hey y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And this is a very special time to cherish these wonderful people that are so important to our lives as they move the camera up, because I'm Big Sarah, right? 6'2". Oh, I was wondering if, I'm like, is my head gonna go over the top? You know what?
Adjust and pivot.
That's right. We're flexible. So today we're celebrating and recognizing all of the ways Bluefield College has been impacting lives, and in turn, those lives impacting others. Before we introduce our award recipients, I'd like to recognize the committee members who received the nominations, reviewed the candidates, and presented today's slate of award winners. So special thanks to the awards committee of the Alumni Association Board of Directors. I actually chaired that committee. Look at me. You're welcome. Zach Smith, Nicole Cackless, Sarah Polly, Scott Polhamus, Courtney Ellis, and Rebecca Casey. So at this time, I would like to ask our college president, Dr. David Olive, to join me at the podium as we present the 2020 Alumni Awards. I had to ask about, hands and hugs, and it's okay. Each recipient was nominated to the Alumni Awards Committee. The profile of each nominee was then vetted before a final vote. Today we'll present each individual with a plaque to take home with them. For Bluefield College and our Alumni Association, we'll add their names to the list of past recipients, an honor roll that remains on permanent display, and it serves as a charge and calling to our current students and our future Bluefield College students. So our first award will be the Alumnus of the Year. The Alumnus of the Year Award was established in 1985 to recognize a Bluefield College graduate who's reached outstanding accomplishments in their profession. They must display significant leadership in their community and represent the values and mission of Bluefield College. This year's Alumnus of the Year is Dr. Robert S. Shackelford, Jr. He is the president of Randolph Community College in North Carolina. He earned his associate degree from Bluefield College in 1971 and was inducted into the Bluefield College Athletics Hall of Fame for basketball in 1985. He went on to earn his bachelor's degree from the School of the Ozarks and then completed his master's degree in child development and family studies and a doctorate in human development and family studies at the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. He also holds a Master of Divinity degree from Southeastern Baptist Theological Seminary in Wake Forest. A member of the U.S. Army Reserves from 1985 to 1992, Shackelford served as battalion chaplain and assistant division chaplain. He also served as a chaplain in the North Carolina Air National Guard from 1992 until his retirement in 2008. Shackelford serves on a number of boards throughout Randolph County. In 2011, he received the Citizen of the Year Award from the Asheboro-Randolph Chamber of Commerce. In 2013, he was named President of the Year by the North Carolina State Board of Community Colleges. and in 2019, he received the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Archdale Trinity Chamber of Commerce. Shackelford is a frequent speaker at local civic clubs, schools, and churches, and a regular presenter at professional workshops and conferences. He speaks twice a year to the Student Leadership Institute, a statewide training program for student leaders from community colleges throughout North Carolina. Shackelford and his wife Teresa live in Randleman with their son Will. He also has 2 grown children, Christy and Corey, and 1 granddaughter, Brianna. Congratulations, Bob.
Bluefield College was one of the most special times of my life, and it's one of the most special places in my life, and so this is one of the most special honors of my life. And I'd just like to put that briefly into context. I was raised very poor. My father moved around working all the time. We lived in a little trailer following his work, and I had no dreams, no hopes. I didn't think I had a prayer to ever be anything. Hard to keep up with school because I'm moving all the time. Hard to have friends because we're moving all the time. And I remember when I was about 10, I asked my mother one day, I said, "Mom, when I grow up, do I have to be a Boilermaker too?" I respected my father's work and I honored him, but I didn't want to move around like that with my family all my life. My mother sat me down and looked at me in the eyes and said, "Son, when you grow up, you can be anything in the world you want to be if you get your education and work hard." I cannot imagine, with our financial condition, how hard they work to save money. And one day sent me off to Bluefield College. And it was at Bluefield College that I realized that dream really could come true. So it's a very special place to me. It was a turning point in my life. And I'm living my dream today because I got my education and worked hard. Many thanks to all of you at Bluefield College. I think about all the special people who touched my life when I was there. Dr. Harmon, David Armbruster. I think about William Dunkel. So many people who had such an impact on me. And on their shoulders, I stand here today. Thank you, Bluefield College.
Moving on to our second award for the afternoon, the Primitivo Delgado Christian Service Award. Bluefield College holds service as a core value.
Yes.
It is seen in student activities, academic programs, and as a way of life for faculty, staff, and alumni of the college. This award, established in 2004, was created to honor those who live out these core values of service in their daily lives. This year's Primitivo Delgado Christian Service Award recipient is Reverend Jared Andrew Berry. Andy lives out the mission and vision of Bluefield College every day. He 100% understands that his life calling is to glorify the Lord in all that he does. A 2005 graduate of Bluefield College, Andy is also a 2019 graduate of Bethel Seminary with a Master of Arts in Children's and Family Ministry. He was ordained into Christian ministry by Richmond's First Baptist Church in the fall of 2019. A native of Richmond, Virginia, Andy is the founder of We the Wonder, an organization that partners with churches to design better experiences for children to reach more families. Andy has dreamed, planned, and executed many extraordinary videos, children's services, annual events, and much more. He recently served as Director of Hope, Kids at Hope Church in Richmond, and is currently serving as the Minister of Invitation at Richmond's First Baptist Church. During his time at Bluefield, he served as the Managing Editor of The Rampage and led in various roles with the Student Council and the Baptist Collegiate Ministries. But wait, this is important. He was also the starting wideout for the flag football dynasty known as the Gerties. In his words, I am pastor, storyteller, tinkerer, and family ministry thinkerer. I spend most days having lightsaber duels with my sons, building Star Wars Lego sets, and finding new ways to tell God's redemptive story to anyone who will listen. Andy lives in Richmond with his wife Sarah and their 2 sons, Noah and Carter. Congratulations, Andy.
Thank you very much. Do you want a picture? Yeah. Yep. We got it. Yes, sir. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Wow. Reverend is a new addition. So over the last year, so I'm still getting used to seeing those letters with my name. So thank you, Dr. Olive. Thank you so much. The alumni board, thank you so much. Those of you who work at Bluefield College, those of you who are just a part of the Bluefield College family, thank you. You continue to play an instrumental role in the lives of the students and those that are touched by this college, just like you played that role in my life. Some of you that are here were at Bluefield when I was at Bluefield, and some of you are new faces, but it is one big family, and so thank you for this honor. I was reflecting a bit with Mark Hypes on the way here, and I said to him, every time I'm sitting at home, or whether it's the morning or the evening and the clock hits 10:17, I think of Bluefield College, because my freshman year, Mark led a Bible study. And when he decided what to call it and when it should start, he chose 10:17 p.m. Was the time this Bible study would happen with just guys in Rish Hall. And so we would flock to the parlor and have Bible study led by Mark at 10:17. So when the clock hits 10:17, I get a little, I get a little reminiscent of my time at Bluefield. But really, I tell you that because that was the place that Christian service was modeled for me so well by Mark and others. And that's where I understood, maybe for the very first time, that I could lead others as well. And so when Mark was finished with that role, I led Bible study for men for a time at Bluefield College, and it was really that first taste of pastoral leadership and church leadership for me, even that was happening on a college campus. And so absolutely, while God did place a call on my life to ministry before I ever came to Bluefield College, my experience here was incredibly formative in learning how to live out that call. So it is my sincere hope and prayer that others would come to this college, to the campus, and experience a similar call. So thank you for the role that this college has played in my life. Relationally, it has been an extraordinary part of my life. Two friends sitting here, Brandon Caldwell and Mark Hypes, with me, as my family could not attend today, but I do feel like my family is here because those guys are my family. To Jennifer Mitchell, who's a dear friend of mine, who we've actually worked in ministry together, and she is also a former student. Again, I can't begin to explain to you the depth of love that I experienced in my life because I made a decision to come to this college. So thank you again. I'm going to stop talking for now. We can move on to the next award, but I will cherish this. Thank you so much.
Our third recognition today is the Distinguished Young Alumni of the Year. This award for Bluefield College graduates 40 years old or younger and exhibits the values and mission of Bluefield College. The recipient has outstanding accomplishments in their profession, business, community, state, or nation, and displays significant leadership to his or her community through service or profession, and they must also represent the values and mission of Bluefield College. This year's distinguished young alumna is Sarah Elizabeth Jones. Sarah earned her bachelor's degree in interdisciplinary studies with a teacher licensure for pre-K through 6th grade in December of 2008. She began working in Tazewell County Public Schools in February 2009, the week after she married her high school sweetheart, Jamie Jones. She's a 3-time cancer survivor who never lets the disease hold her back. She's gone through chemo, radiation, and several surgeries. She says the support I received from my community and my students was always extremely uplifting and encouraging. My students and loving my job and teaching was always a huge motivator to keep me going. Sarah received the Teacher of the Year Award for Southwest Virginia and Southern West Virginia in 2016. She shows such loyal dedication through her care, attention to detail, communication, and love for all of her students. No matter what Sarah was going through, she kept her students first and attributed all of it to God's glory and goodness. Most recently, during the recent school shutdown for the COVID pandemic, Sarah made sure her students never missed a beat. She created a Facebook group for the Graham Intermediate School 4th grade. She went live every day with updates for parents and students. She read and interacted with students and much more. Her daily check-ins provided a sense of normalcy for students and was a highlight of their day. Sarah exemplifies Bluefield College's mission daily through her love and compassion for her job and her students. Congratulations, Sarah.
I'm going to say wow, too. Thank you so much to Bluefield College, to the Alumni Board, for the nomination and for the award. I'm blessed to be here, and I feel blessed for every day. You know, the past 10 years have been different. And I guess this year just kind of puts the cherry on the top because this year's different too. So I guess I have quite a long line of practice at pivoting. But Bluefield College, for me, you know, we grew up in this area, my sister and I. We're from Mercer County. We moved a lot, but Mercer County was always home. It's always where we came back to. And with my grandmother living in Bluefield, Saturdays was the day to go shopping. We always ended up in Bluefield, Virginia at Rosie's. For those of you that are local, you might remember Rosie's grocery store. So we always ended up at Rosie's, and we passed Bluefield College going to Rosie's, and we passed Bluefield College going back from Rosie's. And I always told my mom or my grandmother, I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there. I'm going to be a teacher. Being a teacher was always what I wanted to do. And Mom always said, you know, work hard, do your best, you can do whatever you want. And flash forward, senior year of high school, I'm talking with Dr. Watson at Bluefield College, and then I'm at Bluefield College, and so that dream of being a teacher and going to Bluefield College came true, and it was the staff at Bluefield College, Dr. Watson, who really made an impact on me my senior year to help get me to Bluefield College. So I'm so thankful to Bluefield College for what they've given me, for helping me become a teacher. For Dr. Watson and the education department, Miss Phyllis Owens was there when I was in the education department, and both of them helped shape who I am as an educator today. So I'm very thankful for the dedication that they had to the education department, because that showed me what type of dedication I wanted to have to my students once I got to that point. I want to thank my husband, who was unfortunately unable to be here with me today, but with that being said, has always been there by my side. Through high school, we were high school sweethearts, and he went through everything through college with me, so the late nights and the studying, and he was there. And then with my diagnoses, he never left my side. And my sister, who was my first student, so you can, give your sympathies to her later, because she's put up with it. Because she got to hear everything. And Tazewell County Public Schools, I graduated in December, and Todd Baker hired me in February. He called me the Friday before my wedding, and he said, I have a position, I'd like you to start Monday. And I'm like, I'm getting married Sunday, so can we maybe work something out? Because, honeymoon and such. So as soon as the honeymoon was over, I started working Tazewell County, and I've been there ever since. And like I said, we moved around a lot as children, but coming to Bluefield College and becoming part of that family, and learning Tazewell County and becoming a part of the Tazewell County family, I finally felt for the first time in all of our moves that I was home. And that's what Tazewell County has become. It's become home. And the parents and the faculty and the students and everybody that I've been able to interact with through the school system, they've become my family. And they've been extremely supportive in all of my diagnoses and health issues over the last 10 years. I'm so thankful to God that I'm still here and able to teach, because I truly believe that it's what I was called to do. I think that's why God put me here, and I think that that's why I'm still here. I think that God wants me to have some type of interaction with my students, and there's someone there that I'm meant to reach. So it's a rewarding profession. I'm blessed to be able to get up and do it every day, and excited to do it every day, even with the mask and the COVID regulations. So again, I thank you. I thank you, Dr. Olive. I thank everyone at Bluefield College that I've had some interaction with. Dr. Bascom, I had speech class with her, so it's awesome to see her here today. When I started at Bluefield College, I was extremely shy and didn't like to talk, and as you can see, that has been remedied, and it was Bluefield College that did it. So I'm still talking today. So thank you for this award. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it.
You gotta follow that. We'll now recognize our 2020 Honorary Alumni. This award was established to honor individuals who are not alumni of Bluefield College. However, they are to be commended and given honorary alumni status due to their significant contributions of service and support to the college, its mission, and vision. This person must also represent the values and mission of Bluefield College. This year's honorary alumna is Dr. Cynthia Bascom. Cindy serves as a professor and chair of the Bluefield College Department of Communication. A longtime supporter of the college, Dr. Bascom has greatly impacted her classroom with her intellect, broad base of knowledge, and love for each student. She works tirelessly to ensure her students are equipped with the tools they'll need to succeed following graduation. Her career includes working in children's television like Sesame Street and The Muppet Show, new product development in the toy industry, market research for shopping networks, and curriculum development for the Indianapolis Children's Museum. Dr. Bascom received her bachelor's degree from Denison University, then went on to complete her MBA and PhD from Ohio University. She's a dynamic member of Bluefield College and was awarded Educator of the Year upon her first year of teaching at Bluefield, an award voted on by the student body. She has also been recognized is a distinguished faculty member and was Bluefield College's first female to be promoted from associate professor to the rank of full professor. Congratulations, Cindy.
This is really a surprise. Thank you so much. I need to thank my two wonderful students for accompanying me today, Anae and Tanya. They're both senior communication majors, and my friend Gary Linkus. I appreciate you coming today, and thank you Bluefield College and the Alum Association and Public Relations. This has been a lovely event. Really, I'm grateful. All right, Nicole said I needed to say something. So I'm going to tell you what happens in my office from time to time. Occasionally I have a student who will come and say, Dr. Bascom, I'm going to drop out of college. I don't think I need a bachelor's degree. I just want to groom and train dogs, or be a highway patrolman, or be a professional athlete. I won't need college. And so this is what I say. This is what I tell them. I'm really glad you found your passion in life. I'm really glad that you know what you want to do, and you have a good direction in life. That's wonderful. I'm glad you know what you want, but how do you know what you're going to need in your future? Does anyone really know what we're going to need in our future? Let me tell you a bit about my story. I was married to an abusive man. He could be so charming, but he had a secret. He had a dark side. I thought I could win him over with love and kindness, but the abuse only got worse. Now, many women in my situation, they would feel trapped. They would feel economically trapped because they would be concerned, can I support myself, if I divorce? Or they might have really low self-esteem from years of abuse. They might think that they just can't exist without their spouses. Now, it was the hardest thing I ever had to do, but I got out of that horrible marriage because I knew I could support myself. I wasn't trapped. I could move away, I could get a job, I could support myself because I have an education. My education gave me choices in life, and my education gave me self-worth when I was emotionally beaten down. I am a well-educated person. I am a person of worth. And that's when God took me by the hand and led me to Bluefield College. There is just no doubt in my mind that God guided me to Bluefield. So now, my student sitting in front of me, I hope your life unfolds just as you expect it to. But unexpected things can happen. Divorce can happen. Spouses can die. Investments can go bad. A pandemic can take your job away. And when things don't go as expected, I want you to have choices in life, because we don't always know what our future holds, and an education gives you options. Now, I've never heard anyone say, "Oh, I wish I didn't have a college degree." "I wish I weren't a well-educated person." No, of course not. So before you make this life-changing decision, I want you to sleep on it and pray about it, and then come and tell me what your decision is. So I'm grateful to Bluefield College for many things. Thank you for this honorary alumni degree, and I'm honored, grateful, and very, very touched. Thank you.
Congratulations to all of our award winners. Can't believe I got through without crying.
Oh!
It's a miracle. Thank y'all for coming today. Thank you so much. Dr. Olive, would you like to extend some closing remarks?
Thank you, Sarah, and thank you for hosting the ceremony today. And what a wonderful group of award winners, and you make us proud. You really do, and how you have exemplified in your life the values that you have either contributed to the college or learned during your times being at the college. It's a pleasure to be able to celebrate with you today in this honor that's been bestowed upon you. Thank you all for being here. Have a blessed remainder of your day, and we'll hope to see you at a future homecoming. God bless.